Okay, so you know where to put files. Whether it be in OneDrive, SharePoint, or via Teams, etc. But you've got it within the Microsoft ecosystem. You can also put stuff in Dropbox and Google Drive if you want, and I did promise I was going to show you how to do that. So I'm going to quickly show you that bit. So if I jump across here, I'm going to go into Teams. Now, you've got stuff in Dropbox, right? And you're using files in there because you've got clients who share with stuff via Dropbox. It could be Google Drive, it could be a couple of other different cloud services. Now, inside of Teams, there's this little app down here called Files. Right? Now, down here, what you can do is you've got access to where all your files you've been working on, all the quick access that I showed in the last video, but also my files, all that sort of stuff. You can get access to sync, you can open it in OneDrive, which will take you to the web browser version. You can get stuff done right here within Teams, right? So you don't have to worry about opening up the browser. You just open Teams, hit the Files tab app, and then off you go, be happy. But here's a couple of special ones. I have got Dropbox and I have Google Drive. If I click on Dropbox here, it's going to pop up because I haven't signed in for a while. It looks like it's going to sign in automatically. Here's some files that I have in my personal Dropbox. I'm not using Dropbox. This isn't Dropbox, right? But this is my files. So when you go through this and we say, I'm going to add cloud storage, I can pick one of the other cloud services, so Google Drive, Dropbox, and Box. I think there's a couple of other weird ones. I've turned them off in our environment, right? So you can just click on that, go through the process. If you have an account, you can sign in and get access to that account. Pretty simple. So those people who want to use Dropbox for whatever reason, maybe you've got a third-party application that only supports Dropbox, and you want to have quick and easy access to that, you can do it this way. As a bonus, we can also do the same thing inside of Teams, right? So inside of, let's pick on marketing, for example, right? So the marketing folk, a lot of them are going to be using Google, right? Let's be honest. So if you are dealing with people who are using Google, go and sign up for a free account using your actual email address. Don't use a Gmail address, use an actual email address. It's kind of hidden in the sign up form, but there's a hidden little button. You click that and saying bring your own address, type it in, you're good to go. You don't get mail, but you get Gmail and everything else to do with it. Google Drive, you get everything else to do with it. So when people share a file with you using your email address for that Google Doc, you can just open up by logging in with your email address. You don't have to do that backwards and forwards stuff. So I have this ability in here to add cloud storage, right? Hiding over here. So I can do add cloud storage. And then when I come back here, I can go, oh, I can do SharePoint. So maybe it's another SharePoint somewhere else that I have access, like guest access, right? So someone else's environment that's shared to you via SharePoint. But you want to have it nice and easy to access from here inside of Teams. Dropbox, Box, or Google Drive. So I'm going to use Google Drive. Let's give this a go as my example. Now I've already authenticated against Google Drive. If I haven't, it will go and authenticate it against me. And then so long as I have an account. So if I create this, it's going to create a special folder in here for me to be able to access that. One of your teammates comes along, they need to have an account in there as well, right? To the same space and same resource. So if you haven't shared that, so do keep that in mind. It's not a silver bullet, if you like, but it's a way of getting this done, right? So then I can go and add folder, assuming it's done everything that I want. Here's that folder. It comes up with a special link. Yeah, it's been doing with this lately. It works on the desktop app, right? So then I'll be able to access that particular folder. Just going to remove that because I don't want to keep that there. So the idea is that I can then go and access that particular folder. It's a hit and miss experience, if I'm honest, inside of the team, which is why I do recommend using files down here. It does seem to work a lot more efficiently. So there you go. Not only can you store stuff in OneDrive, Teams, and SharePoint, but you can also use Teams to gain access to Dropbox, Box, and Google Drive without too much effort. Hope you found that helpful, and until next time, catch you later.